Afghanistan's capital of Kabul was hit today by one of its worst attacks in years. A suicide truck bomb killed at least 90. Around 400 were wounded.
The recent events in Kabul saw a barrage of accusations by Afghanistan on Pakistan. Dissecting them in a light of observations by prominent Westerners reveals a story that hasn't surfaced before. Robert Gallimore is a former British Army officer who has extensive experience in Afghanistan. He severely criticizes Afghanistan for considering Pakistan the boogeyman.
Call it a government if you will, the Afghan government's view of the nefarious hand of Pakistan everywhere. The bogeyman that was Pakistan. And I say it's imagined because I did not see it. I did not see it. Time and time again, we were told to look out for the influence of even just northern Pakistani fighters, or indeed a hand of the ISI. It was never, ever there. We would go out and fight every day, and the nature of the way the Taliban communicated and the nature of our communications, we could listen to them. We would listen to them talk us into the fight. They would chat. It's like a sort of game of communications chess. Not one piece of Urdu, not one Pakistani accent, not one piece of evidence for the ISI colonel who was controlling events. It just didn't exist. It was in the minds of other people.
David Petraeus has served as the chief of U.S. Army and the director of CIA. He believes Pakistan's security agencies do not back any kind of terror groups in Afghanistan.
I was never convinced that there was as explicit support as some have alleged is the case. It's a very difficult situation to try to understand. There's no question about communication between ISI and some of these groups. But some of that is actually what you would do if you're an intelligence service anyway.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Chuck Hagel clearly states who exactly is fomenting terror in Afghanistan.
India, for some time, has always used Afghanistan as a second front. And India has, over the years, financed problems for Pakistan on that side of the border, and you can carry that into many dimensions.
Afghans need to differentiate their friends from their enemies, to know who gave them shelter in the time of need, and who is putting all the wrong concepts in their minds. Pakistan will always stand by Afghanistan, for they are joined by their faith in one God and one prophet.